There is so much noise outside, and that's all right. That guy is on his lane while I am while I'm on my lane. So today, let's take a look at some proverbs that apply to some trending matters. Let's start with the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump, declaring Nigeria a country of particular interest with a threat to wedding and help the Christian population. How are they going to help the Christian population? You know what that means. And there have been a lot of analysis here and there all over the media. One would look at it and remember a proverb in my language, the Karo Ojire language, the people we call Yoruba today. You will remember one of our proverbs that says, Àgùntàn ti rí Ràúfù bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó gbaṣu ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Ràúfù is a symbolism of somebody not so smart, somebody not sharp, somebody who is weak. In that proverb, Ràúfù symbolizes somebody who is weak and not smart, not very. And Àgùntàn is sheep. And you know that the sheep itself is not that if the sheep is considered as a smart animal. It means that the foolishness of Ràúfù is higher than that of the sheep, than that of the Àgùntàn. So if it is the sheep that comes to snatch the yam from Ràúfù, the sheep has known that Ràúfù is not a smart guy. That is why the sheep would have the audacity to attempt to snatch the yam, either cooked or roasted, that Ràúfù is supposed to eat from Ràúfù. That is why the audacity will have the audacity to snatch the roasted yam or the cooked piece of yam that Ràúfù is eating from him. Àgùntàn ti rí Ràúfù bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó gbaṣu ọwọ́ ẹ̀. Another proverb that may come to your mind is to say, kí ló dé? Ajá ò ní rorò títí kó ṣọ́ ojúlé méjì. No matter how ferocious a dog may be, it cannot overlook two different locations at the same time. For the dog to be a successful watch, it has to concentrate on a location at a time. Ajá ò ní rorò títí kó ṣọ́ ojúlé méjì. You know, in the time of war, in a war situation, you are coming to help the Christian population, and in the process you may also create crises that would affect even the people that you had planned to come and help. The cudgel or baton may also end right on top of the head of some innocent people. But if that happens, it will be as a result of some negligence in certain quarters. And that is why one may also say, well, almost again, you may also say, one iṣẹ́ ẹni, olóroko onrodo, bó bá tokode sódòdé, ta ló máa ṣe. A task has been given to you. It is your task. A task is your responsibility. And you abandon that to run to the farm and move to the stream. When you return from the farm and the stream, who is coming to do a task that is your responsibility? If Trump comes with his forces, if Trump comes with his forces and do what they planned to do, at the end of the day, some people somewhere would call for a ceasefire, and then the forces will retreat, but there will be things to mop up. To return to normalcy doesn't happen within the twinkle of an eye. So those who failed to do what they should have done will now be the people to mop up the residual effects of the unrest and gradually return things to what things should be like. So that's why that proverb applies, that you abandon what you should do. Whatever happens in between, the task plus the effects of your negligence will become a bigger task that will still be on your shoulders. One iṣẹ́ ẹni, olóroko onrodo, tó bá tokode todòdé, ta ló máa ṣe. That's to our leaders. You're abandoning what you should do. You are romancing terrorism. You are treating it with levity. You are thinking that well, do you know the people who should rise up to it swiftly are also passing the buck? That where is their problem? When you listen to them, they analyze it and they see the problem of the king in that locality. They see the problem of the residents in that area. They see the problem of, they see where they have opened the door to terrorism within their domain. They begin to say all of this when you are the higher power, the higher force, right on the spot. So doing that is like ignoring a task that is your responsibility. But at the end of the day, who is gonna do that for you? Nobody except you. But by the time you realize the costs of your negligence, the task would have become bigger. One iṣẹ́ olóroko onrodo, bó bá tokode todòdé, ta ló máa ṣe. And as I'm explaining this proverb, another one comes to mind. Àìtọ́bàjẹ́ là ń jẹ́ ọba dípẹ̀, ọba máa ń pàṣẹ ni. It is someone who is not competent to be a king that pleads. The king orders. A king issues orders. So it is a government, so to say, that is not competent, that romances and pays ransom to the people tormenting its territory. Àìtọ́ba jẹ làǹjọba dípẹ̀ àṣẹnitọ́ba. And I leave that to you to think of more proverbs that speaks to the Trump Nigeria situation. I'm almost at my destination, and I also, maybe I'll do this in the evening when I'm back in this car. I'll issue some proverbs to the Regina Daniels drama and to some things that I observed between some bloggers and online figures in the past few days. I think I should draw the curtains for now, and I'll be back soon. See you.